Good morning. My name is John Dean. I've been on the desk here for about a year and a half, and today I want to talk to you about someone who's impacted my life. And today I want to tell you the story of Red Berry. You see, Red Berry is what we call in the Dean family a tough customer, or you might know him as a schoolyard bully. When I was in kindergarten to first grade, I dealt with a kid, Red Berry, who was my bully. And quite frankly, his name is legend in the Dean family, and realistically, we're not sure if his name actually was Red Berry. But being a bigger kid with curly red hair and big red cheeks, Red Berry has stuck over the years. And quite frankly, I wouldn't be the man I am today without my Red Berry. I wouldn't be the man I am, I wouldn't be the worker that I am, and I wouldn't be the older brother that I am today without Red Berry. Because Red Berry taught me three important things. Red Berry showed me, one, resilience. Red Berry taught me compassion. And finally, Red Berry showed me that it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but about the size of the fight in the dog. So resilience. Red Berry showed me resilience. He was our average run-of-the-mill bully. Throwing some wood chips at you, calling you a name, maybe pushing you off the slide or two. So Red Berry taught me resilience because every day when I went to the playground, Red Berry was going to be there. What was the attitude that I was going to bring to fix this solution? Because in the real world, you're going to deal with red berries. Everyone's dealt with a red berry, and dealing with that adversity is one of the most important skills in the world. We've all dealt with red berries, and sometimes it's not just a person. So the fact that Red Berry was able to teach me at such a young age how to have a correct attitude, to solve every problem, to overcome that adversity, to be resilient, is a skill that I'll always appreciate. So we've talked about resilience from Red Berry. Now let me tell you about compassion. And I know it sounds weird, learning compassion from your schoolyard bully, but it's true. You see, Red Berry followed the classic bully trope. Red Berry had a bad home life. And I learned that one day seeing him get picked up by his father, and I realized the way that he had lived his life, the way that his parents treated him was a lot different than how my parents treated me. And talking through it with my mom, we used compassion as the tool to come to Red Berry with. You see, when something's scary and we come at it with compassion, that fear kind of trades place with almost a sadness. You see this person for who they really are and what they're dealing with, and no longer are they this scary villain, but more realistically, they're a person who's going through something hard. You see, even to this day, we use Red Berry in my family as a tool, a teaching tool for my younger brothers, and someday for my children to teach them how to deal with someone like this, how to show compassion in the heart of someone that might not want it. So I've talked about how Red Berry has shown me how to overcome adversity with resilience. And then we've talked about how Red Berry gave me the opportunity to learn about compassion. Now let me tell you about how Red Berry showed me that it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but about the size of the fight in the dog. And I personally think that Master Yoda says it a little bit better. Size matters not, for my ally is the Force. You see, for those of you who know me, I'm not a small man. A lot of my life on the football field was saved by my largeness. And quite frankly, when I was in kindergarten and first grade, I was not the behemoth you see before you today. In fact, I was a small kid. I was one of the smallest kids in my grade, and dealing with Red Berry in a physical altercation, I was never going to win. So I needed to find a solution that didn't have to come to physical blows. To deal with Red Berry, I needed to find my skills. And the skills that I still employ today. The skills of building a relationship, talking with Red Berry, becoming almost his friend, so maybe we wouldn't get into those physical altercations. And then also that skill of communication, dealing with my parents and explaining to my parents and teachers the problem that I was having so that we could work through a solution together. And this is something that we deal with MoneyGuard now as well. We're not always going to be the number one solution in every single category. So when we're not, we need to use our skills today to show why MoneyGuard is the best solution for individuals. And thanks to Red Berry, I've been able to do that quite well. So we've talked about the three important things that Red Berry's taught me. Resilience, compassion, and about the size of the dog in the fight. So Red Berry has changed my life. He's impacted my life because he's made me a better man. He's made me a better worker, and he's made me a better older brother and someday father. I thank Red Barry for everything that he's done for me, because the bottom line is Red Barry changing my life has made me better. So my ask for you today is that you see some of the skills that Red Barry has taught me over the years, and you give me the ability to utilize those skills later on in the March Madness competition. Thanks very much for your time. I hope you have a great day.